Here we are on another Zwift race, the Dun Dash, which is the new series starting October under Zwift Unlocked. A really short course, this 7.7 miles. You can see from the graphic on the top right. I'm in my promoted category, 330 to 450. I guess I'm getting used to this. Last two or three rides, I've finished in the top half, top 20. So this is an opportunity, a big race, prime time UK, 8:10 in the evening. So you can see with 71 riders. Well, 7.7 miles. I've had my Huel protein drink, so I'm out of the blocks. 350 average top left. I've got a feather. I don't know the course, but you can see obviously it's possibly a mile plus of ascent. If you're using this for a recon video, I've not done a recce on this previously, so hence everyone seems to be using the anvil on this downhill, and I'm having to put 290 watts to stay in. The anvil gives you a weight increase, so you can, obviously it gives you momentum downhill. That's the advantage, but I haven't got that. I've got a feather, which is will have the opposite effect on a downhill, make me light, which is not what I want to use. So we've got, I think there's 454 feet of climb in 7.7 miles. It's a new course but based in Scotland, as I understand. 295 average top left. I'm in 16th gear. I'm usually in 15th, which demonstrates the extra effort the other riders are putting in. There's a little group off the front there, you can see top right, but that's being absorbed. There you go, there's a whole pack absorbing that now. So my aim here, there's punchy little climbs, two barriers you can see, and I'm at the front. I wasn't bothered about drafting too much because it's 7.7 miles. I mean, what's that, 20 minutes-ish at the pace this group would expect to go. 1 mile in already. As I said, it's a short, fast. It is relentless, and I really felt this. I'm having to do 400 watts to stay in there, which is ridiculous. Energy and power. Sorry about the video path on the left, but it's very dark in my shed and I've no light, so I've got the phone lighting me up. Looks a bit spooky. I've had some really great races and I've been showing massive improvement. On the last, I upped my FTP to 256, so I'm hoping to improve that on here if I can get 20 minutes in. And a good 5-minute continual time and perhaps a good 15-second sprint, which I've been improving on. So we're just on the Glasgow crit circuit, I think this is. I'm just punching ahead on the front. I was just really pleased that I was able to stay right on the front and had the confidence to, in this group, in this capacity. I'm now 416 ZRS, so I've been gradually, iteratively increasing by 3 or 4, which is also a reflection of the improvement I've been making on these races. Don't need to use my feather here. I'm comfortable at this point. As I said, you can see there's some little lumps and bumps, but I'm assuming there's going to be at least 350 out the 450 climb on that last, perhaps 1.5 miles. You can see there's a gradual bit, a flat part midway, and then you've got a steepish climb to the finish. I'm confident now I'm improving on the climbs. 5.9 miles to go, 5.8 miles. I'm at the front. I could be right in the middle of the pack, but look, we're on a short race here. You know, I don't need to be conserving energy. This isn't a 25 mile race. And the amount of torque you've got to put in on the climb finish, you know, that's not going to reflect the amount of energy I've put in early. I've just done a little attack there. That was more for my entertainment, really, and to see where I was fitness wise. Everyone's got to follow, and I don't think anybody's going to like you attacking there. It's annoying, to be honest, when you're in the pike and you've got to chase and chase down again. First, the little bumps here. You can see a bit of orange, then a tiny descent. And this is the Glasgow circuit. Everyone's using the feather there. I've got to activate mine, I think, here. Or did I? I can't remember. Right, okay, I didn't use it there. I'm not sure why not. Perhaps concentrating a bit too hard. I'm still in the front of the pack and I perhaps didn't really feel I needed it. There is a banner coming in. Oh, so I should have used it there actually, because I'm going to get a refresh power up coming up in a minute. 5.3 miles to go. Almost 6 minutes, just 82 feet climb, 2.5 miles done, complete, and absolutely booming along. This is a full scale. I haven't attached the heart monitor. Somebody asked me in the comments, and to be honest, it's been annoying me, the heart monitor. It's a distraction, and I feel constricted when it's around my waist, around my chest. It feels like it psychologically constricts me. I don't like it, so that's why I don't use it. And plus, my goal is, yes, I could use heart rate and look at fitness in that respect, but my goal is based on FTP, average watts, sprinting now, how long I can contain a climb. You can see the group is split in here. That climb has really put the 71 riders at distance. Again, the anvil. I haven't got the option of that. I'm having to use 270, 250 watts there to stay in. A couple of riders attacked off the front there on the descent. Not sure why, because we'll easily swallow those up in the next couple of 100 yards, and the pack will come together on this flat. But again, it's what you don't see is we need a KPI for how tired every other rider is, like a little energy bar, like you get on Street Fighter. That would be marvellous. Because in real life, you can see how tired the riders are. You can see if they've got it by the look in their eyes. Just gone off the front here. Let's have some fun. It's a 7.7 mile race. Tactics, well, I'm just having fun here. And my aim is to see what I can do. So, yeah, I wanted to push myself a bit, stretch everybody. And the aim here is to increase my FTP. I keep saying that. I've got personal aims. By Christmas, I want to have gone 256. I want to be at 275, and then next year I want to be looking at 300, which would be 4 watts a kilo for a 75 kg rider. I'm always 74, 75, 76 kilos basically. That's my fluctuation, depending on how much Zwift racing I do. Nice big pack here. You see there's 2 groups, 2 blobs top right. I don't know how many are in the, it says, yeah, I don't know how many more are in that front group and back group. That's what you can't tell from here, to be fair. And you can't really tell from the graphic because everything's obscured. Again, it looks like they're coming together, which will happen on a descent or a flat. My feather's coming to an end, so I had a bit of a break there. 3.8 miles to go, almost 9 minutes completed. Only a third of the climb done, 140 feet roughly. Back to 450, just done 4 miles. Booming along at just under 30 miles an hour. Look at my average, 280 watts. I'm hoping I've improved my 5-minute average on this race, and I'm hoping at the end I can improve my best 15-second time. Someone's gone off the front there, or he's just pulling the front group apart. Again, probably putting around my equivalent to 300 watts. It was unbelievable, this race. Frantic. That's the best word I can use to describe it. Absolutely frantic. Can't take your eyes off it. You've got to concentrate. The good thing, though, you know it is all going to be over in 20 minutes. It's about putting a 20-minute effort in. It's not a 1.5 hour, 90-minute slogfest. or 2 hours, or some of the bigger routes more than that. We're not doing 4,500 feet of climb. It's not that. It's just an exciting, quick, fast race that everyone can get involved in. I always talk about ZRS being tremendously accurate from what I see in the groups I've raced in. All the riders are capable and have a very similar ability. And yes, you get the big, strong sprinters that if they can stay near the front towards the end, they're going to smash everybody else with 800 to 1,000 watts over the last 10, 20 seconds. But everybody else is capable. I think it comes down to mentality on the day and who's feeling that, who goes that extra little mile and digs in on the climbs. But look at this. I was quite pleased to be leading in a race with 71 riders, and I was getting a bit carried away with that, actually seeing me first, and that nobody's really attacking me on these climbs. You've got a few here actually, but look, I'm having to stand up there to stay within. I'm sure the other riders are. What I'm doing, I'm putting around 420 to 450 watts in there. Come through the barrier here, 2.7 miles to go, 201 feet, 11.5 minutes done. Honestly, I was feeling fantastic at this point. That I'm sat in this pack at the front, and look at the group now. It's really stretching, but I'm not getting dropped. I'm on the flat, on the descent, and I'm in it here. 2.5 miles to go. Top 10 comfortably. I could see the next little bump coming up in a minute. Might be 50 feet to climb. No problem. I'm ready for that. Keeping 15th and blast over. Still averaging 279 watts after 12 minutes. Sat nicely. Top 5. Look, there are people are just nudging about now. There's an energy around those top 20. People keep nibbling past. Look, there's an ascent here. Surely I use my feather on this. Or did I save it for the end? Everyone else has used the feather, or half of them. Yeah, look, I got to the top without the feather. Yeah, demonstrating what I'm saying and how I felt. It's a fair reflection of how I felt. 2 miles to go. So yeah, that last climb is probably 1.6, 1.7 miles. That's not inconsiderable. The group split again. I need to not let those riders, look, there's 2 or 3, 4, 5 riders off the front there. Don't want to let them get away. One rider's gone on the attack there. A couple have put the anvil down. I've got the feather, which is, here we go, a big descent here, and then we're on that final climb. Bank, the Dane has attacked. I'm trying to get into that 3. Front 3 here. Here we go. It's what, under 4%, then the orange 4%. Still got the feather. I need to save that. Reined and back in here. The group is split. I was very confident of a top 20 finish here. But I'm leading them up here. What have we got? 281 average. Someone's dropped the feather in. There's no way I was using my feather with 1.5 to go. Bit of orange here. It's probably tickling 5% gradient, which is not insignificant. I'm pushing here. Push to the front again. That gave me loads of confidence. 1.4 miles to go. 4% gradient. Dundash, what a course. I mean, what a race this is. Done 360 calories, just gone. Someone again's activated the feather. I've refused to do that yet. I think I was struggling there, sat down, but I didn't want to stand up, else I'd burn all the matches before the finish. What am I in 6th there? And with a bit more yellow, perhaps 2 to 3% gradient, then we've got a flat, and then it's the final climb. 15th gear, 282. Average. Feather still intact. I was happy here because I hadn't been dropped and I'm within a mile of the finish line coming up, and I felt like I almost went on the attack there. That would have been ridiculous. One day I will do that, and I'm going to break away, record it, and I'm going to be putting that on YouTube. 2% gradient, just a little sneaky one here when it says it looks flat. 4%, just annoying, that psychology of that. I can see the group there, and if there's 50 riders in that front pack, we've got to be in the top 15, 20 there. 0.8 of a mile to go, got the feather. Someone's using the anvil. Is that to use it up to get the feather? I don't know what the tactic is there. 280 average watts. 7 miles complete almost. 342 feet, so we know we've 100 feet. So it's not a tight 7 miles gone there. It's not a tiny quick finish here. I suspect it's the finish where you go round the corners. Here we go. You can see the graphic now. 0.6 to go. Probably half a mile when we get to the base of that. In a second. Here we go. Bit of a punch up to what? 9%. 9.2%. Half a mile to go. You can't just stand up for half a mile. That'd be very difficult. I've used my feather. Few others have used the feather. Get to this climb. I'm in third, second, sorry. Bit of a breather here, perhaps down to 3%, just under, yeah, 2%. Got to keep going. You can see it's looking like I could have a top 10 finish here. 2 or 3 seconds here. I'm still at 400 watts, really digging in. What forgot? Oh dear, I nearly swore there. People coming past me. Getting more excited now in the rerun than when I was in it. Get up, stand up. What did I do here? Over 5%, bit of a breather again, and then we've got a final one to the barrier. 0.2 miles to go. Nearly 18 minutes elapsed, 420 feet. We know there's 35 feet to go. I just can't follow those 5 riders. Haven't got it in the legs. I get up again, stand up. 7th position. Yeah, they've just taken me, to be fair. I can't pump out more than 450 watts here. Just haven't got it. Wouldn't have had it even if I'd been in the draft for the whole way. Just overtaken there. 8th position. Get around this corner, 300, 200 watts. I'm really struggling here. Just get pipped on the line. Finishing a credible 9th. For me, 9th out of 71. Average 3.8 watts a kilo, 284. This will change my FTP. I've no doubt. We've just done 20 minutes. What if I unlock there? Beanie. Doesn't matter. 10 watts increase. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.